Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back to what has sort of become a game of total war Rome. I mean, we're just at war with literally everybody at the moment. I mean, I'm not joking. Well, maybe France, the Ottomans, and the Celts are the exceptions, but the entire rest of the European world is at war with us. And you know what? We don't mind, really. We really don't mind. I mean, we're hemorrhaging gold, but we're picking up as much gold as we're losing from the honour policies by killing people, so that's not particularly a problem. I think we have two priorities at the moment. We are literally besieged on all sides, so there are two priorities. Number one, I need to finish the National College. That needs to be finished, and I need to make sure that I don't fall behind on tech. I mean, I am just appallingly behind on tech in terms of beakers. I'm actually, in terms of everyone, Egypt's the winner at the moment, and they're only on 5% more than us. So really, we're not that bad, but we can't afford to fall behind any further. The second thing we need to do is we need to make sure we are always top of this soldiers tree. Now, it's going to be difficult to be exactly the top because we don't have the technological lead. So, for instance, one infantry is going to give you far more soldiers than two Great War infantry, that sort of thing. So even though we might technically have the strongest soldier count, we've got to make sure that other computers fear us. And that is because we're at war with everybody. If we have more soldiers than everybody, they will offer us peace, and they will offer us favourable peace for lots and lots of gold, as the Ottomans are doing right now. They're giving us 22 gold per turn. I'm not looking forward to when that disappears. I mean, we're going to be in a lot of trouble at that point, but never mind, it's all fine. In the meantime, you can see we are besieged by all sides. We have the Byzantium troops tagging up with Greece and Belgrade on our eastern flank. Germany and Austria are giving us a little bit of trouble near our Venetian borders. France at the moment is quite peaceful. We're okay with France at the moment. Portugal and Spain, the Iberian forces, are trying to take our west. And Rotterdam is finally out of, it's no longer being besieged by Denmark, but we'll see if that peace ends anytime soon. I mean, this long sword, I'm just going to have a peek around here. Doesn't look like there are many more Danish ships coming, which is always a good thing. We've got more galleasses, so this is what we're going to do. Rome is going to kick out its last national college. We're going to fix all the tiles around Italy. That should be fine. That'll get the food production back up and running. I mean, we've got no trade routes at the moment, and I think we might have to stick to caravans for a little while whilst Portugal is causing us problems on our coast. It is a little bit of a problem mess. Some minor things we need to look at. I was keeping all of my cities at 5 population just to make sure my happiness wasn't so bad, but at this precise moment, I think the best thing I can do is let everyone flex to 6 population. And I think if I do that, it's going to give me a little bit more unhappiness, but it'll give me a little bit of extra production and all that sort of thing. So I'm actually, no, I'm not going to sell this building. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Zurich, Leon, it just isn't growing anyway. And that's because I'm focusing it on production and things. Hang on, let's take off the chateau. I don't need that. Let's get the deer up and running. And let's get off this market. I know we need the gold, I know, and then onto that food. Yeah, that's fine, that's better. Leon will grow. We'll go to 6 population and we'll hold it there. We're working on gunpowder at the moment, if you remember. Navigation being objective number 2. Printing press, I've got it in the front of my mind as well to be able to pick up the zoo. We need as much happiness as possible. Once we go into ideologies, we can either go autocracy or order. That will help massively with local happiness, so not a problem. Let's get rid of some of these dromons quickly. Bam! 1-shot kill. And already, see, look, I mean, faith and 10 gold per turn. That's already, or 10 gold, I should say. That's already half my deficit for the turn earned. You know what? Being at war with everyone can be extremely lucrative. Trireme can just have a hit there. That's fine. This composite, you can make your way just to the front line quickly for me. The Galleass is healing up it nicely. This Trireme is healing up nicely. These are all good. I've gone for land bombardment, haven't I? And I think in the long run, going for land bombardment is not a bad move. Am I fighting? No, I'm not fighting the Celts at the moment, am I? That's fine. I'm not going to move up this way because go up will attack me. It's annoying that, isn't it? Really annoying. Let's go for, composite. Shall I bring a composite to Antium? It looks like Antium is the most besieged at the moment out of everything. So let's send some stuff over to there. This pikeman, we can do a lot of damage to that pikeman. And this Leon, you can hit, or only the one thing, that composite there. That's fine. In fact, I think this long swordsman will probably finish it off, right? Yeah. Like so. We do have a pikeman here, which is a little bit of a problem, but never mind. Composite, can you attack there. Yes. Trebuchet, you finish off that pikeman. Good. We're making loads of money. I think. I mean, we've still got 2 pikemen lurking around, but we're killing the troops quicker than they can damage us, which is all positive. Repair and improvement. I'm going to repair this hill quickly first. That's a better tile. The trireme can attack that pikeman. That would be quite good, but let's just... Oh yeah, sod it. Let's do it. Do some damage. I think for now, that's all right. Now, everything is going to grow 1 population to 6. We'll then freeze it out at that point. Rome is going to build its national college up as quickly as possible. Otherwise, it's literally everybody needs to be building troops. Troops, 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 troops. I don't care about my gold. We'll manage. We'll find a way. Now, I'm sure you can probably hear it in my voice, but I am absolutely full of cold at the moment. Really badly full of cold. I'm very sorry for any sort of snotty or nasally noises that I make. It's really not deliberate, but I'm sure we'll get through it. Goa. This Goan city is really annoying. It's really causing me a problem. I can't link up Rome and Antium as best as I'd want, which is really a bit of the problem that I'm going to have to think about taking it down fairly quickly. Cume, yeah, right, you've sort of locked out on 6 now. That's fine. What are you working? We're working loads of gold tiles, a mine, and... Well, that's in the deer. Here we go, the deer here as well. We don't need to be growing anymore, do we? And this iron tile is pretty good. Do I want to work that iron tile over this one particularly? No, I don't, to be honest. I think that's probably fine. Cume is looking alright. Venice, back onto 6 population now. Has really nowhere to work that's particularly good, really. Actually, work this. Why are you suddenly starving? There's no reason why you should be starving, Venice. You've got so much food around you. Fine, work that tile. This workshop, is that better to work than... Yeah, it is actually, because I can get myself a great engineer. That's fine. Zurich, well done. You've done the growing as well. Actually, Zurich is becoming a bit of a production powerhouse. It's all right. Good job, Zurich. I'm in Leon. I'm just going to let you do your thing. Antium is still not growing, but that can't be helped for the moment because we are besieged on all fronts. Oh, an English caravel. Well, that's not very good. That's particularly dangerous for us, actually, because it's a 20 strength boat and we can't go into deep ocean tiles with that. So I think a few bombardments should be able to deal with it. I'm just trying to think. If I move this composite onto this hill here, you can get a shot at the caravel. Good. This galleass can get one there. And is anywhere else? Can anyone else help out? That galleass can't really finish it off. That trireme can't attack because it's deep sea. I'm gonna have to move. I didn't want to move him off Rome because we're going to be losing the gold per turn and the honour. But you know what? Fine, whatever. I can move this longswordsman in there for now. And then this composite here. Actually, this works better than I was fearing. Actually, so you've got one. Oh, you can't shoot. Damn. Never mind. Get the pikeman and Cume instead. Okay, that's fine. The National College is going to help out massively. It really will. Leon has built itself a monument. Well done. A circus is definitely needed. Happiness is like a #1 priority. Cargo ship has been done. I mean, I don't think that's going to last very long, but if I can just send at least 1 or 2 turns worth of food to Rome, that will help massively. Go on, Rome. Grow. Grow, Rome. And Antium. Otherwise, I need you just to build troops. Now, one thing I need is I need naval superiority. And building galleasses are going to help with that massively. If I can take over the coast around the Mediterranean, take out Goa, I can think about pushing into Spanish lands and possibly into Northern Africa and expanding via the sea. The more galleasses I have as well, the more frigates I can have later. Frigates. That's what it is. That's what it is. Boarding party 3. Yep, that's fine. Actually, Trireme, I don't need you to attack this composite particularly. He'll land and muck himself over just without me doing anything. Actually, I'm just going to send some troops over to the Antium border because we really do have a bit of a pest problem here. Composites, I really don't mind. It's the pikemen that really worry me over everything else. So let's just quickly get you to attack there, this composite in to attack the pikemen here. And you know what? I'll get accuracy too. I know there's no accuracy benefit to attacking this pikeman because he's on rough terrain, but for now it'll do. Let's move the trebuchet back a bit just to give me this, you know, the river just to defend with. And then the longswordsman will come and be able to keep this pikeman at bay. The trireme is being hit on both sides at the moment, so I'm just going to pull you back round here to heal. Yeah, really, I need to heal everyone. Everybody at once. Worker, yep, fix that. Quickly get Rome functioning again. This worker, if you remember, was heading over to Rotterdam. Up you go. Wow, all these French troops everywhere. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, the coffee has been improved. That's good. The lumber mill, the mine, all these things are useful. Actually, let's just get that going. For now, longswordsman, what are you going to do? Just keep you in this alleyway there just to stop people from coming through. I could... Shall I steal the cargo ship? Should we try and do that? I mean, I might get attacked by the Carthaginian ship. It's probably not best. Let's go back to Rotterdam for now. You know, in between turns on this, I sort of edit out the space just so you don't have to watch all the turns processing and everything. But all it's going to be is just me blowing my nose repeatedly. It really is horrible. I'm so sorry. I'm so full of cold at the moment. As I say, actually, triple composites, don't mind those at all. I'd rather take down the pikemen, the melee troops, because they're going to give me a lot more hassle in the long run. Otherwise, everybody has... Well, really, they want to be attacking someone on open terrain, but I can't reach this one, so this composite will have to do. We'll go 1, 2, this trireme here. You know what? Again, it's the pikemen I'm most worried about, and I'm going to get my longswordsman just to... you know, give him a bit of the boxing around the ears as well. The English caravel is still giving me far too much trouble for what it's worth. So we'll go 1, and then we'll go 2, like that. And it's dead. The problem is I want to use this galleass with other stuff, but it's just being beaten up. So I couldn't. This galleass is going to make its way to the Iberian front, hold off troops from that direction. Otherwise, as you can see, this composite has made its own landing here, which is fine, actually. I don't mind that. The pikemen should be able to take care of this fairly easily. Yep, there we go. It's all extra gold for me. All extra gold, don't mind. And actually, I'm going to keep you on the sea tile here, because I might need to embark you next turn to get round my other troops. This trireme... You know what, it's good holding this little passageway there, actually, but I'm going to, again, send... Oh, no, I can't send it up there without being hit by Goa. Ooh, doesn't look like there's anything else coming at me. We're safe for now. Worker, keep heading north. It looks like France might actually give Berlin a good attack. Look, all of these... This is great. All of these French musketmen are going after Germany. And that's great, because it leaves Paris exposed, and it means that they're not going to attack me, so double positives. Longswordsman, yeah, you know what, just fortified. Stop the Austrians from getting through, and your job will be done. Longswordsman, actually, you know what, you can just hide in Rome for now. Haha, that's right, Portugal, you run. You run away from your impending doom. Alright, hang on. There you go. Oh no, I thought I could... Ah, come on, it said I was going to kill him. Never mind. This composite can finish him off nicely. There we go, that's 1. Oh dear, I've got a Portuguese now on me. These guys are quite tricky. They're 20 strength. Again, they're pretty much caravels there, so they're not going to give me too much grief, hopefully. Composite, you attack from there, and then Galleass, you finish him off. Good. It's a good 20 gold, though. I don't mind that. It's pretty sweet. You composite, actually, you work well in Q, mate. The Greeks are just going to randomly chuck a trireme at me. Fair enough, whatever. That's fine. In fact, actually, they're chucking multiple triremes at me. Okay, well, you do what you need to do. Again, we're earning far more gold than we're losing, which is a real positive here. The Huns are sending troops at me. This is really annoying. Really, really annoying. Get off me. Go on. Go away. The longswordsman actually is going to beat those knights fairly okay. Actually, this longswordsman, I'm going to have to bring you back and stop them from coming into the deer territory over in this direction. Otherwise, it's sort of a case of just moving my troops forward, really. If I can... if I bring you onto this hill here, you'll have a bit more of a sort of, command over the local territory, which is great. Drill 3, that makes him incredibly tough to kill. And I'm going to fortify to heal myself up as well. These pikemen should hopefully just bounce off the side of my trebuchet. But we'll see, I'm sure. He's also protected by the Great General, which is a nice plus. And I'm going to move this long swordsman next to him as well, just to give him the benefits of discipline. I mean, hopefully he'll laugh off damage. It does leave one of my fortifications exposed, but I'm going to assume that while France is in a war with Germany, I'm relatively safe. Famous last words, I know, but it's a gamble we're going to make. Colosseum has been made. That is brilliant. Well done, Zurich. And I'm finally, thank God, I'm finally above 100 science. Jesus, that took far longer than it needed to. Long swordsman, I think, is going to be the best thing to build at the moment. They're fairly chunky, and they're fairly powerful. And we're about to get gunpowder anyway. Let's do that. Oh, I can steal technology. Brilliant. I'm working on gunpowder at the moment. Where am I going to go after that? Really to navigation and to printing press. So either chivalry or machinery would be quite good, actually. Let's go to machinery. That gives us crossbowmen, which are better than composites. There we go. That's actually a pretty good steal. Well done. Rome is, I mean, it's doing all right. I could do with some more infrastructure in Rome, to be honest. But at the moment, we just have to pull out ships. More and more boats. It'll be fine. I'm actually going to hide this trireme in Antium itself, just to stop it dying, because it is actually a triple boarding party trireme now. It's a pretty powerful one. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, a galleass coming. Damn. Right. Fall back. Fall back. And there we go. Actually, now Rome is protected here. That's... yeah. What am I saying? What am I saying? I'm sort of confusing two different points here. Look, this hill has been corrected. That's been fixed. That's great. That means Rome has got some more food coming in. It's still kind of, starving. And I was like, well, why is it starving? That's because bloody Portugal stole my route again. Which is annoying, but fine. As I say, until we seize Goa and we seize the Mediterranean here, it's going to be really tricky to keep ourselves safe. So I think that's going to have to be a priority of ours, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. I'm full of cold, and my mind is just a mess at the moment. I really can't string two logical thoughts together. You'll have to forgive me, because I don't think it's going to get any better anytime soon. Rotterdam is actually doing all right. I mean, as I say, the reason we've got Rotterdam was to A, knock the Netherlands out the game, but B, because it's also got more iron for us and some coffee. It's actually quite a good acquisition. I'm pretty happy with it. Long swordsman. Yeah, you know what? I need you to actually fortify, not just alert, but fortify. I don't need you sort of telling me every time there's an enemy troop, because my God, there are a few enemy troops. We're not going to go away anytime soon. How much is an upgrade to a crossbowman? 65 gold. Actually, that's not too bad. I'm going to save a little bit of money, and we can selectively upgrade the ones in the combat zones that we need to. Here we go. Attempt number 2 to get a peace treaty from me. I need gold, Poland, otherwise you're not getting your peace. I'm really sorry. 30 gold per turn, it is. I'll take 10, because that's exactly one night. You know what? Go away. I don't need peace. You're nowhere near me. As I say, this is why I'm building up the army. Is if I can get myself to get demographics number 1 on soldiers, people will start giving me as much money as I demand for peace, because they'll be so afraid of my army. As you can see, they are just chucking troops at me here, but there's a lot of embarked troops. We've got conquistadors though. These guys are actually pretty good embarked, so I need to be a bit careful of those guys. But never mind. So this trebuchet. Again, the pikeman is where I'm sort of a bit more worried, but we might as well just use the furthest attacks for now. The galleass could do some damage to me, but the pikeman can actually physically attack me. So let's attack this guy first. Perfect, that's great. And then I can hit the galleass like that. I'm just going to take a turn or two just to let my naval troops heal. It would be quite good to have fully powered naval troops. The Greeks are just sending triremes just randomly through my units, which is a very, very strange sight. But dead again, that's good. I'm just going to take a, there's no point rushing here. I'm just going to keep holding my ground, killing people as they come. Venice, you're doing quite well. Actually, you know what? I could do with a crossbowman here, so you upgrade. And then you attack the knight there. I'm just going to bring up into this neck here. Although, unfortunately, the Hunnic battering rams are on their way. Oh, for God's sake. They must have walked those. Yeah, they have. Look, all the way from Attila's court over here. Oh, for goodness sake. Longswordsmen will make short work of the battering rams, but still, it is a pain in the arse. Fine. Whatever. Whatever. The longswordsmen, you know what? You make your way to here. Stop them from coming into here. There you go. Give them something to think about. I know my citadels are completely undefended, but it's just, we're stretched. You know, we're stretched. We need more troops. Full stop. This trireme was going to... You move to here just so I can escape past Goa and help out on this front. If I can get a few triremes hitting in this area, we can kill all of these embarked units without too much difficulty. You, Mr. Composite. Where am I going to move you to? Let's move you to here. I mean, I can bring him up to Zurich. Actually, that's not a bad move. I could do that. Work. Okay, just keep coming up north. That's good. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of this road as well because it's eating into my gold per turn. Remove road. There you go. It saves me a gold per turn. You wait for now, pikeman. Actually, you know what? No, switch around. Pikeman isn't needed for now. You wait there. I'm going to move you to the southern border just to stop the pikemen from advancing any closer. And I'm just going to kill this composite just to make one less troop to worry about. My longswordsman is back in Rotterdam and keeping the coffee safe. It's all going good. You know what? Considering we're at war with the entire world, we're actually holding our ground. It's not too bad. If we use these turns carefully... Carefully? Carefully? Oh my god. What am I talking about? If we can use these turns well, we can build up our military and get into a position where we can really push them back. Oh, Greece now wants a peace deal. Right, as I say, you're going to have to give me stuff. No, it's not going to happen.